Hi y'all. I'm going live today. So I'm going live. I'm trying live this time. Right now, I'm just having my normal day, my typical day. So I cooked some sloppy joe. It's really good. I love it. I haven't had sloppy joe in a while, so hi, Sunny DeCause. Hi, Anthrax. I'm not doing bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna have my soda. The camera is like kind of like unclear, like blurry and stuff. That's just me having my soda. So I had 3 of these so far. These are so good. Hi, Baka from I don't know how to pronounce that word. He just hi, Ed Fern. Uh, any plans for the new year? I don't know, really. I'm supposed to go to a wedding this weekend for the wedding of Jenny Lynn's sister and the boyfriend. It can't help to eat these things. They're really good. Hmm. Well, uh, he left last week, and well, it was cold. It's been cold in the last week. My anxiety, it's good. I don't have any problems with anxiety anymore. I haven't had a problem with anxiety lately. With almost zero, almost zero. Thanks, man. So, right now, one of the things that helps to get rid of it is to do housework. Like doing laundry right now. So I feel like when I do things like this, when I do things around the house, especially like going in the garage and cleaning up or whatever, um, it makes me feel like I'm getting rid of all the negatives. The mess that's in the garage or the house or whatever, I look at that as the negatives. And so when I clean up the house or stuff like that, the car or whatever, it's like I'm getting rid of all the negatives in me. So that's how I feel about. So anyways, yeah. So just walking to the hi Tim Burr Vlogs. So this is my room. This is where I sleep. Right now I'm washing all the blankets. This is my old school camera again. I'm still doing that. La Zoya. Hi, George LaZoya. And this is the camera that I usually use for my normal. Is the Mercury running good? Yes, it is. It's excellent runner. I want to take it to this car show that's going on next Sunday. It's in Pomona. I want to go to this car show. I'm not sure. if I'm gonna be able to go there or not. It depends on my scheduling and Jenny Lynn and stuff. Yeah, I'm always trying to clear stuff out of my throat, you know. So this is my bedside. Yeah, I actually do have a few videos of me driving the Mercury, but actually, let me see. What's my favorite name brand of camera? I would say Sony, I guess. And then for the 80s, well, when I had a camcorder during the 80s, I liked RCA, but I mean, I liked the Panasonic. But right now, I like the Sonys. I like this camcorder here. I mean, this is what I use today, you know. I mean, it works really good. Canon, I used to have a Canon before. I liked that camcorder. I had a Canon Vixia HF10. Yeah, I know. I need to go over. I need to go over that way. Leva. I still need to go that way. Thanks. Love. Okay, it's hard to pronounce you guys' names. Old school, old kids. John, what's up? So every night when this is my bed. I'm washing the blankets. This is my bed every night. This is where I sleep. This is where your YouTuber sleeps, right here. Let me see. Am I a Dodgers fan? Oh, you had a JVC, huh? Yeah, JVC is another one. Well, anyways, am I a Dodgers fan? Well, I'm not really a sports kind of guy. My brothers are. My Hector and Arnold are. They are. So, but I know Hector was pretty upset about the Dodgers losing, you know. I don't know what's all this about, you know, but I know that they were pretty upset about Dodgers losing. And I think my brother was so upset about the Dodgers that he decided to just get rid of all the Dodger stuff, or he just doesn't want to wear the Dodger stuff, and he's just doing Raiders now. He's wearing Raiders stuff now because that's what I'm noticing in Hector. Well, that's my brother. Yeah, so I mean that's the whole deal. I know that he was pretty upset, and so I noticed that he's not even really doing Dodger stuff right now. So he's doing like Raiders now. What's my favorite 80s restaurant that I would go to? I loved going to the. I mean, if we're talking about like the fast food or the nicer restaurants, I mean, I loved Spires back in my day. Well, did people think that it was strange for me to vlog during the 80s? Well, people actually wanted to be on camera. Yeah. I mean, people are Jenny Lynn's is at work right at the moment. But about the vlogging in the 80s, people actually wanted to be on the camera. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, by now, or today, I mean, if I was gonna go outside with my phone or this camera or especially these old school cameras, shit. The older school the camera is, the more they trip out on me, and the more they get offensive. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, I mean back then, you know, like planning a move into, I don't know, I didn't get that because the comments disappeared. Well, anyway. So if you wonder where I've been doing my videos, I've been using this computer. I mean, the screen is messed up, but I just put this thingy there, like to keep the screen from blacking out, you know. I mean, and if I was gonna try to sell this computer, I would might as well throw it away or trash it. But why throw it away or trash it if it's doing its job already? So I mean, why? You know, why do that? I'm making my videos on it. My computer is probably worth what, like $20? It does its job for 20 bucks. Well, anyway, man, I'm trying to catch the comments. San Gabriel, let me see, best restaurants in the Alhambra. Oh, yeah. Well, I used to love Spires, but I loved Burger King too, back in my day. I also loved, how we call it, Sizzler too. Red Onion restaurant. Well, we haven't, I never, well, I've been there once. Yeah, let me see. Hi, everybody who's telling me hi. Yeah, do I miss the 80s? Well, you miss the 80s. I'm sure a lot of us do. I miss the 80s in their special ways, because people were a little more friendlier back then, I mean, like, I didn't have to worry about anybody getting offensive, for an example, if I brought my camera out and making a video. They wanted to be on TV. Well, anyway, do you like 89? Well, I mean, my life had gone through all of those, and at the moment, I'm happy with life, but I mean, the way people's attitudes are, I mean, it's a little different. I mean, it's just not the same anymore. I mean, it just isn't the same. But I mean, I've become very introverted lately, but actually, I've always been introverted. You worked at Jerry Leva. You worked in Burger King, huh? Well, I used to work in McDonald's. Well, yeah, everybody has a camera now. You're right. Well, their phones. Excuse me. Yeah. People today are rude. I mean, yeah. People just are not as friendly these days. It's just not the same. It's not the same anymore because, people want to get me in trouble. Like I go out there with the phone making a video of the public. Come on, Or there's nothing illegal about making a video in the public at Stater Brothers in the parking lot public. Or making a video with the public streets and stuff. And people get offensive with that. Yeah, and they want to get me in trouble. It's like sometimes people try to threaten to get me in trouble with the law and shit, Just because I'm doing that, man, what the hell? Yeah, shit. I mean, everything we do anymore these days, and then even when we had the dog, I mean, he got lost, unfortunately, sadly. I mean, it's like he jumped over the fence or he escaped through the fence and stuff, I mean, he wasn't happy with us, the dog. I mean, the dog just wasn't happy with us. Well, anyway, I mean, when we had the dog, any little thing I used to do on the dog, like if I pet him a certain way, people would get offensive with me. People would want to try to call the cops on me and shit. Man, what the fuck is that about? What the hell is that about? Yeah, I mean, it's not like the way, like we used to pet them a lot more rougher back in the days, and you guys probably saw the videos of us, like the way we used to handle the cats and dogs, I mean, it was kind of a kid thing to do back in the days, and people didn't seem to care. I mean, well, everybody did that with dogs and cats, they handled them the way they did, it was just funny. I mean, back then it was funny to us, but today it's not funny with anybody anymore these days. Shit, they want to get us in trouble, Some people want to try to get me in trouble with the law when I'm out there bringing my phone or my camera recording this tree right here, And even like even if I'm gonna even bring the camera out like this, pointing the phone at someone, they get mad at me. People will get mad at me, get offensive with me, man. Shit. It's not like that in the 80s, And the drone, the drone that I have, I mean, like, I have to watch when I'm flying the drone because some people may actually think that I'm spying on them, So I just fly the drone just locally, just from the backyard, Yeah, anyway. Well, anyway, so what else? I've got to catch up with the comments. West Palm Beach. Now this is my garage. People are very suspicious. Yeah, I mean, where's everyone? Well, I mean, where's everyone? My wife is working and my kids are sleeping. You know, they've been sleeping all week long. I mean, those. Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Yeah, people are pretty bad. You know, like I got a comment. People are stupid today. Like that's one comment. And I would have to say that just people are too paranoid anymore these days. You know. Like shit, man, I can't do anything out there without them wondering what, like, trying to get me in trouble. You know, like shit. It's true. I mean, this is all true. It's not like the way it used to be. You know, it's like, I mean, shit. Where does my wife work at? She works at the hospital, at the convalescent center. She's a social worker. Yeah, well, anyway, I mean, all I have to say is that, I mean, I don't care. I'm not doing anything illegal, so, I mean, I'm going to continue doing what I love to do, making videos. I love to make videos. I've been doing that for years, you know, upon years. Been doing that for since I was a kid. I mean, I wanted a video camera since I was 10 years old in 80, you know, but fortunately, we didn't have that technology back then, you know, we didn't have phones back then, so. Well, anyway, so I'm trying to catch up to more. What does your wife? Let me see. Yeah, thanks, Anthrax, that you enjoy my videos. Make an adult video? Okay, I'm gonna make one right now. Just kidding. I'm only kidding. Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to sell. This is my garage. As you see, I'm always in my garage. I love to hang out in this garage because I have everything in here, you know. Yeah, I have to. I mean, I don't have the motivation to get everything all cleaned up in here, you know. I used to live in Ontario back in the 1998, huh? No, you lived in Ontario, huh? Yeah, Ontario, 1998. How were the 80s? Well, a quick one is life was more simpler. I would say there was no phones, so people like had to interact with each other because that's all they could do, you know, in the 80s. We didn't have phones or internet or computer and things like that. Let me see. Someone is asking me, aren't you a mechanic? Well, I'm a mechanic at home. I work on my own car. That's about it, you know. I could do as big of a job as replacing a transmission or even a head gasket if I have to. But I do all my work myself on my car, you know, because mechanics will overcharge, you know. I only take it to a mechanic for things that I cannot do, like air conditioners or smogging and things like that, or major repairs or something. I rarely have to do major repairs in my cars, though, because I don't drive them that much, you know. Do I like the new retro wave music? Well, anything that sounds 80s or anything that has the deep house in it, I like it, you know. Do you have a favorite video of yours? Well, do I have a favorite video of mine? Ooh, I think probably some of the ones that I made of before and after, or like the ones that I made, when, how you call it, the video that I made of like 30-year anniversary, that type of thing. I think that was kind of fun to watch on my own, but I should try to improve on how I make those things. My favorite video is one where he made the job, and yeah, because one of you guys gave me an idea to make a video like that. So, KGGI 99.1. Well, I used to listen to that during the 90s, if I remember. The 80s and 90s. Yeah. It sounds very 80s. Yeah, it's like the newer music, but it's 80s, huh? How did you and your wife meet? Well, how did we meet? Well, I mean, my co-worker introduced me to her back in 2003. Yeah. Who has a 2019 Kia Rio? Well, you know, the 2019 Kia Rios, they kind of look like a Corolla. Yeah, they do kind of look. Well, I mean, I know they don't look like this one here. This is my 2013 Rio. I like the car, it's been good to me. I mean, I have 85,000 miles and I never had a problem with it, other than the keys. I just had the problem with the keys. Inspiration for transgender people. Now, very interesting there. I had a 2009 Jetta 2.5. Very interesting. What do I think of Trump? Well, I mean, any of this politics thing, I'm just neutral. I'm neutral about it. I mean, I don't even get into the politics stuff. I mean, the wall, that whatever, whatever, man. It's like I'm listening to the news about the wall and how people hate Trump and this and that, and I'm all here just enjoying my little 80s life here, my computer, and I'm all enjoying my 80s videos, and I just transferred all of my 16 red Corolla. That's 3 years old now. It's a 3-year-old car now. It's 2019. Do you have videos of during that? Well, I don't have any videos of the LA riots. I only have like the news, but I don't even know where they're at, really. I mean, I think I probably erased all those things because I was just more into making home movies rather than catching the news. But I sort of regret not recording and keeping some of those news, but it's okay because a lot of people have them uploaded already anyway. So, what's my favorite car from the Philippines? Well, I mean, I, would, I don't even know that if I have a specific favorite there, but I think, well, I get a kick out of how cars look in the Philippines, They're cute, Some of them are cute, like, well, what I mean is like the way that, like, some of these cars are like, it's a car, or it's like a truck with a single wheel on the front. It looks like a tricycle truck, I get a kick out of this, I get a kick out of how the cars look, how some of the cars look like over there. It's cute, Well, anyway, let me see. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up? What's my? Well, anyway, any meetups? Well, I haven't had any meetups lately. My sister was born in. My sister was born in September '82, huh? Yeah, she's 12 years younger than I am. So you can. Hi, Gilbert, all the way from Vegas, huh? Very good. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Gilbert, my parents have old VHS back in the old days. You guys gotta upload those, and I want to see them. I want to see all of you guys' old videos. They would be pretty interesting to see. I stay by you. That would be cool to. What do you mean by that? Like, you mean you live close to where I live? Well, I need you to come over and say hi. Well, anyway, yes, let me see. My grandma lived in the. Hang on, I'm trying to. Hi from Arizona. Well, I have family that live there. Well, my cousin Jose. He lives over there. I mean, Jose and Raymond. Well, my cousins that starred in some of my old '88 videos. They live there right now in Arizona. Have you kept all your videos? Or did you throw them? No. I kept every single video. I mean, I still have every single one. I don't throw things away like that. I don't throw things like that away. So, well, unfortunately, I did have a time. Oh, so you live by Waterman, huh, on DMV. Oh, you live that. My wife works that way. My wife works that way on Gilbert Street. That's the name of the street. Oh yeah, I mean those videotapes. I even have all of my audio cassettes dating back to 1981. You know, I don't throw things like that away. You know, but unfortunately, I've had stories about having lost one or two. I mean, cassettes. You know, I mean, I lost 9 cassettes through thieves or whatever, stolen, and videotapes. I think out of all videotapes that I have, I think I probably only lost one. I mean, oh yeah, I think I lost only one. Out of every videotape that I have of home movies, I only lost one. I think I lost one because someone broke into our house one time. I mean, Fontana, the Fontana house. They broke into the house and they stole my camera, you know, the Sony one that I used to have. And it had a cassette in there, and I was halfway done with it. And I lost that tape for good. You know, I lost it. You know, unfortunately, sad, but I mean that's the only tape that I know of that I lost in my entire life. You know. Well, anyway. Oh, so you live in Claremont, huh? Yeah, I used to work close to Claremont. You know, Montclair. I used to work in Montclair. You know. Your mom? Yeah, my mom is. Her name is Teresa. Any meetups? Well, I haven't had any meetups yet. Not lately. I'm living in Australia, huh? Wow. How is it over there? I know that. I know that in Australia, all the drivers drive on the left side or something like that. The steering wheels are on the right side of the car. Well, the video games. Oh, did I keep all my video? Well, I did not keep them all, but however, I did re-buy every one of the games that I used to have. So all the things like that, video games, or like Nintendo and the Genesis in particular, all of those that I bought, I mean, I re-bought every single game that I used to have back in my day. I rebought them all. I mean, although they're not the same ones, but I have them. I have every single game. That includes the Atari 2600, you know. I mean, I did not keep any. Well, however, under the exception of 2 games from the Atari, I did actually keep those because I loved those games so much that I wanted to keep them as a memory, and I still have them right now. And these games for the Atari 2600, they're called Tunnel Runner and Solar Fox. To this day, those are my favorite games for the Atari. And I still have those original ones. And those are the only original games that I have anyway. So, still trying to catch up with the comments. Let me see. Well, anyway, so this is my room. Oh, this is the bonus room of this house. This is like this room over here. Used to be, this was added, you know. I don't know when. Well, anyway, this house is originally a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Well, it still is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but this room is a bonus room. Yeah, it's 7. That's what time it is right now. Yeah, my auntie, let me see. My aunt bring this video game for Christmas, huh? Whatever happened to that Toyota Tercel? I sold that one a long time ago, years ago. I mean, because I wanted something to, or I mean, I sold it because I didn't need it anymore. I mean, that was a good car, you know, it was a really good car. I mean, it was very reliable and everything. Yeah, it was a good car. I mean, but it was a very boring car too. But it was good. It was a good car though. It was a good car, and it was fun because it was a stick shift. It was a stick. So, this is my room, and this is the. I always have these cameras going, you know. I have this camera going all the time, you know, because sometimes I need to know what's going on, you know. Sometimes I want to be able to see who's outside when someone's knocking at the door or whatever. Any country you want to travel to? Well, I want to go to Mexico. Well, we want to go everywhere. I want to travel the world. My wife wants to travel the whole world. But we need money, though. We don't have that. We don't have enough money to do that. Because airplane tickets are pretty expensive, you know. The Philippines trip was $5,000, you know, for all of us to get a ride up there and back. Well, let me see. With the airplane, well, anyways, do I like Back to the Future? Well, yeah, why not? I want to go back to the future. No, just kidding. Yeah, let me see. I miss the '80s. Yeah. Well, I mean, I miss the '80s in its unique ways. You know, I mean, like I say, one of the things I miss was people not being such a rude ass. Being wanting to get me in trouble with making a video in the public. Well, anyway, I used to work in Japan and Korea. Huh? I miss those places so much. Huh? Yeah. Japan, well, Japan is pretty close to Philippines, actually. Yeah. So what else? So, anyways, so this is still doing the laundry. Got. I wash this blanket. I gotta wait for the dryer to be done. Oh, I feel like I want another one of these things. This sloppy joe is so good. Damn. Haven't had sloppy joes in a while. Yeah, so let me see. Any plans? Like what? You want to make a plan to make an adult video? I'm only playing around. I'm only playing around. Do you still? Oh, I'm still riding my bike, but sometimes I just don't have a lot of motivation. But I try to keep it up. That looks good. Let's see. Eric, Moda. What does that mean? Well, anyway. So 22. What? I wish I was a teenager in the '80s, but such a better time. Yeah, I mean, you know what? If any of you were able to travel to the '80s, I could tell you who the '80s would be great for. It would be for any of you who are total extroverts, meaning who love to be around people. It's great for those of you who are total extroverts. I mean, who just love to be around, because in the '80s, I mean, because people had no choice but to talk to you, because there was no phone that they're gonna look at. So I mean, so it would be great for someone who wants all the attention, so to speak. But in the '80s, like during the '80s time, you have to like when it comes to meeting people in social clubs or whatever. I mean, you had to I mean, it was only a specific group of people that you would be. It would just be any given group of people that you meet up with. But I mean, in today's world, everything's online, Facebook, and you get to meet people worldwide. But in the '80s, it's only the specific bar full of people. It's only within the bar that you had choices. So, choices to meet. But back then, it was limited choices, so to speak. So to speak. Yeah. Well, anyways. Okay. Hi, Gilbert. You're a good man. Well, thanks, man. Let me see. What clubs did you go to in the '80s? Well, I did not used to go to clubs in the '80s. My brothers used to. My brothers, I can't remember which ones they used to go. They used to go to these clubs. Did you used to go to some of the dance clubs in the area? Well, for me, I mean, like, I used to go to these, these bars that's, like, supposed to be for gay men. Not that I would say I am, because I'm not, but anyway, I mean, I used to hang out to these gay bars, but because I did not, well, I used to know the Club Metro and stuff. Because it's only, I only knew those bars. How was Hector and Arnold? Well, they're good. They're good as far as I know. The bars, What else? Well, Red Onion. I used to go. I'd gone to Red Onion before, the bar, when it used to be a bar. I've been there a few times. Yeah, let me see. Okay, I'm still trying to catch up. Well, I think I caught up with most of these comments by now. But in the 80s, though, I did not go to any bars. My brothers, I can't remember which bars that my brother used to go to. But how's Alonzo? Well, I mean, Alonzo, I haven't seen him lately. I mean, he left Cynthia back in the early 2000s, you know. But Cynthia still sees him here and there because she has to pick up her kid, you know, who's his dad, you know. Starring so. Anyways, all of Los Angeles, California on Instagram. Whatever happened to the young guy? Your mom was. Oh, what happened to him? His name was Erasto, I guess. I think that's what you're talking. He was 33, from what I heard. He was 33 at that time in the video. And well, I know he's always like dressed up nice, or he would always be dressing up in these polyester pants, you know, always to look good. I don't remember. He used to work in the restaurant El Torito. He used to work at, you know. And what happened to that guy? Well, I mean, my mom and him, they just didn't get along really well, or I don't remember exactly what it is, but. Was he mean to your mom? Well, he was not mean to my mom, but I mean, let me see. Did I used to go to Crazy Horse? Well, no, I never heard of that place. Well, my brother probably did, but anyway. Well, I mean, what do I know? I mean, well, I know this Arosto guy. My mom was dating him for like 2-3 years. Then at the end, you know, I think from what I heard, this Erasto guy, the young guy that I've been told about, I mean, he just didn't really like my mom's attitude or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do know it was something to do on how it ended, where he wanted to share with my mom wanted to share with my mom about his new job that he just got or something. It was to do with the morgue. Like working for, like, in the dead bodies. I don't know what it, a morgue, you know. And my mom was eked out about it. That's what I think I heard. And then, you know, and then because of that, Erasto got offensive with how my mom was acting like that, you know, like it's like if she was acting too good or something. Now, hang on, I gotta answer this phone. You ever go to hip hop? No, not really. Let me see. Were there any arcades? Well, I mean, my brother used to go to the liquor stores, you know. And then, hang on. What's your family? Wow. Hang on, I have to answer this phone. Okay, well, I guess Street Fighter video game was popular in 1980. Oh yeah, I remember all those things, you know. Rude girl, nude girl. Nah, I never been to any of those bars. Those nude girls. Did you ever go to hip hop? Were there any arcades? I remember the big movie. Yeah. What? Okay. Well, you know, you guys, I have to go right now because I have to go pick up Jenny Lynn from her job, you know. So I mean. Okay, well, I hope you liked this live video. I'm going to do more of these. I'm going to do more of these live things. But I don't like the idea that I have to do this with my phone. I want to do it like, oh, wait a minute. I think I could do this. Oh, I could do it. I didn't know that. I mean, because I want to rotate the phone where the screen is horizontal, not vertical. You know, but I'm going to do that on my next vlog. I hope that everything's not upside down or twisted now. I mean, well, anyways, shit. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do more of these. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go now. I mean, I'll be back though. I'll be back. All right. Okay. All right. Have a good night.